What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking me out. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you like the content that I talk about, please give it a subscribe. That way I'll know, what type of topics to discuss. What I want to discuss today is an article based on a study that's been trending on Facebook. It's called "Men May Like the Idea of a Smart Woman, but They Don't Want to Date One." So basically what they do is they there's a study done that it was like a speed dating study that was done, and they were looking for, to see if men who say they want to date intelligent women actually want to go through with that. And obviously what they found was to an extent that men don't. Now that makes sense to me. The thing that doesn't make sense is the thing that I kind of have issue with is the editorialization that this author of this article did. So basically the measurements for what intelligence is, it's not necessarily intelligence, but it's like, I'll tell you what those are. The measurements that they're using are analytical ability, competency, and competitiveness. So that's not necessarily intelligence, and what this article says is research has found that those are qualities that are not only stereotypically masculine qualities, but they're important to men, right? So basically what this author is saying is like, men are intimidated by intelligent women. Is that the case? I think so, but I think that there's also something a little bit deeper to that. I think that men being intelligent is great, but it's also the things that come along with being intelligent. Like, a lot of intelligent people, to be honest, are a little bit psychotic, and they use their intelligence for their advantage, and they use it to be manipulative, and they use it to be really tricky and deceitful. So first off, why would anybody want to deal with that? To act as though intelligence is like the end-all be-all, that's not the case. I think as a guy, I'm speaking for me, but I think that there are other things more important than just straight-up intelligence. Like, of course, I'm not talking about be a straight-up stupid woman, but there are other traits like loyalty, like empathy, that I feel are more important. So I think it's going a little too far to say that men are threatened by that. I just think that I take it for what the beginning of the article was saying, and the measurements are saying, is that men don't want to be attracted to other men. To have those traits, to have that competitiveness, the analytical ability, and certain things, like when I'm first dating somebody, and I'm sure any man can attest to this, those traits are gonna, throw some red flags up and say, oh, am I dealing with, it's not registering, because it's not the duality. It's not typically feminine traits. And to flip that over on its head, for instance, let's talk about some traits that women are into that are more, feminine traits, right? So let me break that down. So women also, just like men say they want smarter women, or women with those traits that I just named earlier from the study, women at the same time say that they want somebody who's empathetic, who's sensitive, who understands where I'm coming from, right? But at the end of the day, I don't think that a woman is really going to be happy with that. A man who is giving off this feminine energy, at least in a heterosexual relationship, right?
Ever wish a man just knew what you were thinking, really listened to your needs, and knew what you desired? I'm Dr. Shauna Michelle, author and certified sexologist. My sensitive men will listen to you all night long.
So glad you called. Just blowing bubbles thinking of you.
I don't care if we sit in silence. I just want to hear you breathe.
I'm not only listening, I'm hearing you.
And they really know how to turn you on.
I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, baby. And I don't wanna miss a thing.
So here's a list of movies that make me cry.
So I can show you plenty of times where women have complained about dudes who are too soft, too sensitive, who grew up by their mothers and who don't know how to be a man. I think that's the issue with our society right now, is that we don't let men be men and we don't let women be women. Women don't need to, there's like this idea that women need to come into the workplace or whatever and act like men. No, women need to act like women to the best of their ability. Don't try to act like us. Do what you do to the best of your ability. I'll do what I can to the best of my ability. And if we come across together, we'll find out a way to balance that. But I don't know, the article kind of was just a little annoying because it's kind of adding to this whole thing, like where women are like, well, I can't find a good man. I'm intelligent. I'm good looking. Why can't I find a good man? Maybe you're just a dick. And same with guys. It's like guys are like, well, why can't I get pussy or this and that? Maybe because you're not playing the game right. Maybe it's not the chick. Maybe it's you. And so it's like, let's do some inner soul searching, people, and let's take some responsibility for our own actions in our lives, and let's go forward. So I want to leave that there. Let me know what you guys think. I'll put the link to the article in the description, and I'll catch you guys next time.